And we are live.
We good?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Now that I'm looking at this graphic, we should fix that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it, it just stares me in the eyes.
All right, we're live.
Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night.
Hey, everyone.
We got a little bit of a different personnel here today. Johnny is in Delaware right now, and Dante is at a beauty salon. So, it's Friday's beauty salon day for Dante. So he's got to get his hair done, his nails done. I think he's getting waxed today, I think he told me. So
He's getting a balayage.
Yep. He's getting his balls shaved. I mean, all that shit.
Nailed it.
So he's not here today. So we got Josh, Ben, Simon's over there. I'm here. And next week I won't be here all week. I'm going away. Thank God. Can't wait to get the fuck out of here. And, yeah. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn those notifications on. We got episode 445.
Bang. 445.
So I'll be back for episode 449. So make sure you fill up the questions today. We can talk a lot about stuff. I will say before this goes, I will not be here that long. I have my car being delivered, so I might be walking away from the show after 4 fucking weeks of not having my fucking car. So
Exciting
the guy supposedly is going to be here in the next 20 to 25 minutes. We'll see. So if I get up, that's what's happening. I'm going to let you all know in advance. Thank you very much. So without further ado, Ben, you want to give them the rundown of what's coming out this weekend and maybe some topics?
Yep. So tomorrow, Saturday, 10 a.m., we got the MBW SummerSlam quiz coming out. We got SummerSlam this weekend. John and Dante are pretty excited about that. We got Don't Repeat on Maine on Saturday, also at 10 a.m. And then Sunday we have another MBW video on MBW, which wrestler had the title the longest. So good weekend of content.
Those MBW boys, always cooking up stuff in the shop.
Crazy. All right, so we're going to start off with the Kyler Murray contract situation.
This is so stupid.
Yeah.
This is fucking stupid.
The Cardinals ended up taking out the clause that said he had to watch 4 hours of game film per week.
So I'll go back to playing Nintendo.
He was just getting roasted probably. That's why they did it. Like all the people were just going
Did you hear what
down.
the reporter said? And he's like, that's disrespectful to think that I don't prepare.
I saw that.
I'm like, what do you think they're going to ask you when they say 4 hours? What do you think they're going to ask you?
He's also
That's not
publicly
the reporter's fault.
He's also publicly said I have the cognitive ability to not watch film up to standards. That's something he said.
Kyler Murray rubs me the wrong way so badly, bro.
Seems like such a dick.
Feelings on Kyler.
He's so short.
He's a uber talented player, of course. He runs like Lamar, but he can throw the ball too. But yeah, there's just something about the guy.
Have you ever seen him take a hit?
Yeah.
I feel like I've never seen him get hit.
Something.
In the open field, not in the pocket.
Right.
In the open field when he's running. I've seen Lamar get lit up. Josh Allen get lit up. I cannot commit to memory a moment where Kyler got lit up.
Well, he's a
He's
he's a baseball player, so it's a great slider.
Simon, can we test my mic here for a sec? Saying it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
on. Can you hear me? Or no?
I can. Yeah.
Yeah?
I can hear you in the headphones. Yeah.
Can you hear me,
Am I
fucker?
on?
Hello.
Yeah. I can hear all you guys.
I don't know. They can't hear me. I don't know. Whatever.
Oh yeah. No, it's going in and out.
Is that it?
Ben's mic isn't working. That's Juliet telling me.
Okay.
Ben's mic
We're trying to figure it out.
Look at that. Juliet to the rescue. Hell yeah.
isn't working. Thanks, honey. Ben's mic.
Shout out Juliet.
Oh, Mike. I'm thinking of Mike like the name Mike.
No.
No, because I just didn't understand. I was like, who the hell is Mike? I'm like, I know Big Mike used to be, but then the Mike.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Not my expertise.
Well, here's the thing. I'll probably be bouncing in 20 minutes, so
That is true.
he can just swap.
cover them.
Here, you know what? Do this. We'll
You guys can go splitsies.
Put it
Little
right in the middle.
splitsy poo.
Here you go. There we go.
All right,
Just
anyways.
don't fucking try to
I
kiss
don't
me.
even know where we were at.
Shout.
Here you go. You're reading the topics. They can hear my fucking voice. Trust me. They can hear my fucking voice.
All right.
They can hear me.
What were we saying about Kyler?
You were saying about the whole his contract with the clause.
Yeah, but we were talking about him getting hit or some shit.
Oh, I just said I've never seen him take a hit in the open field.
Yeah.
I feel like I've named all the other guys. all those guys, I can remember them getting hit like at least
I feel like
once.
that's like kind of a good thing though, because if you,
Oh,
like, if you want
absolutely.
your quarterback running though, you want him to know how to get out of bounds and not take
100%.
which is great. I don't know.
He's so small too, like that.
He's a baseball
helps
player, too.
him,
He can
bro.
slide.
Yeah.
He can slide really well.
Right,
He's
right.
elusive, yeah.
No, I mean,
Does
yeah,
your
there's
boy
just something-
Herbert?
There's just something about Kyler.
Does your boy Herbert ever leave the pocket? I don't think
Oh,
I've
yeah.
ever seen him
Oh,
leave
yeah.
the pocket.
His
He's an
first
athlete.
touchdown, he got lit up,
Really?
and then that same game, he ran out of the pocket. Linebacker smashed him on the sideline, and then Herbert just pops right up. Linebacker stayed on the ground.
Good for
The guy's
him.
a fucking truck.
Absolute
He's a
dude.
All right.
Yeah, him and
He is a
Allen, those guys are
house.
beasts.
Take-
6'6", yeah.
take-
Monsters.
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Kyler Murray out. Who's the next best rushing quarterback?
Rushing quarterback.
Yeah,
Daniel Jones.
probably
straight
not.
lines.
No,
Jalen
because he's gonna
Hurts.
make his
Jalen
career off that one rushing touchdown.
No, he's fast as fuck. though.
Yeah, he is, but like
I
he
thought
gets lit up and
Jalen
fumble.
Hurts, right?
He's one of the
No,
highest
Jalen
fumble
Hurts.
rates in the league.
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts. He
No,
would probably be
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts,
Hurts.
yeah.
You're right. It'd probably be
Yeah,
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts.
But the thing about Jalen Hurts, coming from a guy who had him last year in fantasy and watched all his games, they would get down so much, and
Yeah,
the
right.
fourth quarter he'd just
Right.
be running and throwing, running and throwing, running and throwing, just all offense, and the other team's defense would just be like, all right, like you're
Yeah.
down so much it doesn't matter
No, that's a
anymore.
fair point. I think Lance is gonna be Lance and Fields too.
I have not seen anything about Trey Lance. Like I never see any videos about him or anything.
I'm a
They're hiding
I'm a
Trey
big-
Lance.
I'm a big Trey Lance. Nah, yeah.
They're hiding
he's
Trey
gonna
Lance.
boss
They
this year.
literally said it's his team now.
Yeah.
They literally said it.
Yeah.
Wow. So we get to see him this year, like
He's
game one.
Starting game one this year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Grapple won't be on the team.
I mean,
by the
he
end of the
looked
season.
good in the 2 games he started last year. He didn't look great, but he looked good. He made the throws he had to make. I mean,
Well, here's the thing: when you got a guy like Debo Samuel on your team, he's going to help you tremendously.
exactly.
So,
And we'll see what that ends up looking
he will
like.
help you tremendously.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
DK resigned. You saw that?
Yeah, 3 years.
Massive.
Yeah.
Huge contract. Dude's just, I mean, when you're a receiver, bro, get that money. It's not about winning a championship right now. Get that later on in your
I mean,
career.
Everyone loves to hate on DK. I mean, I've said some shit about DK in my past too. I mean, I wasn't high on him coming out, but like he's been great so far.
Oh, yeah,
My only
100%.
concern is just who's the quarterback in Seattle. That's it.
Oh, it's nobody. It's
mean, Locke's
Drew
the starter
Lock.
right now.
Yeah. They just
I love Drew Lock. I think Drew Lock has the ability. I just don't think he'll ever put it together.
punt on the season, and then who's the best one coming next year?
Who?
Best quarterback coming out of this year's college. Is
Out
this
of college this
This
year?
year, yeah.
It's CJ Stroud and
CJ
Bryce Young.
Stroud.
CJ Stroud's Ohio, right?
Yeah, and then Bryce Young.
Yeah, Bryce
But
Young.
considering how horseshit any Ohio State quarterback has been.
Yeah,
in
I
college,
can't- yeah.
it's tough.
Huh. How
And,
far
I
is?
mean, likewise with Alabama too. So it's not great. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
I don't know enough about college football to be like, wow, like maybe they should just like punt on the season, but like your team's horrible. The Seahawks on paper are one of the worst
I was
teams in
honestly
the NFL.
extremely surprised they passed on Willis this year. I really thought they were going to go Willis, and then they just didn't. And they stuck with
Malik
Drew Lock.
Willis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They stuck with Drew Lock. So, I mean,
Damn.
we'll see what they do. I don't know. That team's broken. They have nothing. All right, moving on. Former Red Sox.
Let's go.
Attendee.
good for him.
Traded to the
Good for him.
Yankees.
He's going to a winner. Good for him. I've got nothing.
Yeah. So yeah, no. I mean, obviously, that's the thing.
They're in a state of emergency right now, the Red Sox.
All right, yeah, we'll get to that. So, I mean, the first thing with the whole
Thanks,
Benintendi
Sherlock.
thing, it sucks with Benintendi because you don't want him to go to the Yankees ever, but at the same time, he would have never been in that position if he didn't leave the Red Sox. Like, going to KC, flipped his career back around, back to the right side.
Yep.
He needed to leave Boston.
He had to get out of
He needed
Boston.
to leave.
Boston called him up too early. Everything got fucked up, and, it just shit like that happened. So, like, as much as it hurts him going to the Yankees, he wouldn't have been this good of a player if he stayed in Boston.
I have no issue with him on the Yankees right now. I really don't.
He leads off.
You know, it's like Ben said. He nailed it on the head. Like, the Red Sox got rid of him. They traded him.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to fault
Which,
the guy
I
for
mean,
being-
rightfully so. He wasn't playing well.
He wasn't. Yeah, no, I'm not blaming the Red
Yeah,
Sox for moving
100%.
on from him, but I'm also not going to blame Benintendi for going to the Yankees. Well,
Exactly.
number one,
It's not
even
his
if he
choice.
didn't want to go,
Right,
he had,
yeah.
I mean,
It's
if
a
they trade
trade,
him,
yeah, it's
if they trade him to the fucking Marlins, he'd have to go to the Marlins.
Right.
So,
Yeah. Do you see the funny? Because they're playing the Royals, obviously. So he like checked into the Royals hotel. He's like staying with the Royals currently
that's hysterical.
because he doesn't have his apartment in New York.
That's
anymore.
wild.
That's hysterical.
Yeah.
Hey, take it. Let
Yeah.
them pay for your room for a couple minutes.
It's all right, man. The Royals will be well out of the playoffs, and like he doesn't have to worry about any of the Royals like anything at the end of the season, postseason wise. His
Yeah.
whole commitment can be to the Yankees once postseason time rolls around.
I will say the Yankees. What's that? I think that's their like 12th walk-off win this year.
Yeah, and Aaron Judge has like 5 of them.
Absurd. Like, how do you like?
It's because we keep fucking blow. Like, we should not win 1-0 against the Royals, bro. We should be winning 5-0 against the Royals.
It's impressive that they can sustain that, though. Like,
Hey,
usually,
a
like,
win, buddy.
right. It's
Yeah,
it's
but, like,
it's pretty impressive.
Who are the teams I'm most worried about? Like, who are the teams I'm actually most worried about? Number one is the
AL?
Astros.
Yeah.
It's got to be the Astros.
Yeah.
And we lose to the Astros. We lost to the Astros both games in the
Astros
last.
have your number.
100%. Like, so every time we get, like, a game against a team I want to watch, we lose. And, like, okay, yeah, we got to walk off against the Royals. Woo! But, like, we need to focus in on, like, big games like the Astros series. I mean, not much of the ALs really scares me. We dropped one to the Orioles recently. The Orioles are sneaky good, though.
The Orioles, I'm gonna be honest. The past like 2 years, the Orioles have kind of owned the Yanks. Like every time I watch the Orioles Yanks, it's the Orioles winning. I'm happy for the Orioles though. I'm happy for the Orioles though, for sure.
Even I think like a year ago and before that, we owned the Orioles. Like owned the Orioles, and now they're starting to fight back a little. Although they're trading Mancini.
Yeah, I think
Likely.
they probably will.
I think
Which
Mancini's
I don't know
gone.
why. I think
and he's like the heart of their
if
roster,
I'm
bro.
being honest, I think the Orioles should buy right now. They have such a small
Dude.
payroll, and they're in position to make a wild card run. I don't know why they wouldn't buy.
I don't get why baseball teams don't do it more often. So many baseball teams are just like, all right, we might as well throw the cards. Like the Red Sox, bro.
Yeah.
You could go get someone and just try again, bro. Like why throw everyone away?
And
Yeah.
it's not like your roster's crap.
I mean,
Well,
that's
exactly,
the
bro. You
Orioles
have so many
the Orioles
players who
have
are
a
good.
Top 3 farm system, I'm pretty sure.
That dude,
One of
Adley
the- I
Rutschman's
think they have a
nasty.
I think they have a bottom 3 payroll in terms of how much they're paying. Go get somebody. Go do something with your farm system. You can pay players in free agency and be a relevant team again. I mean, they were in the playoffs, what, like 6-7 years ago? They're not that far removed from being a good baseball team. So, I don't know. We'll see what they do. I think the Red Sox should sell, though. I mean,
I do too.
we're at the point we're in last place behind the Orioles.
If you guys lose Xander Bogaerts, like what happens?
I don't think they're gonna. I don't
They're
think
not
they'll
gonna
trade.
do it.
They
What's
won't
gonna
trade
happen is
Bogarts.
They're gonna let him walk in the offseason. They're gonna get nothing for him.
So
They don't have the balls to fucking trade him.
so currently,
so either.
You throw a PR nightmare if you do that.
so the Astros and the Cardinals are interested in Eovaldi, which I would trade Eovaldi in a heartbeat. He's 32 with arm issues.
He's on his last year of his deal. He's
He's
gone.
on the
Yeah.
downside of his career. So why not trade him for a couple prospects? I
Do you
don't.
guys have prospects?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we have I think it's a top 5 farm in baseball.
I will say Heimblum has built the farm system again. I will give him that.
Yeah,
I'm not giving him shit for the roster, but I will give him credit for the farm system.
Yeah,
Oh, that's all Heimblum cares about, building the farm system.
building the farm system with high school shortstops, which I hope he uses them and trades them, because like what else are we gonna do with them?
Well, you literally get that Marcelo Meyer guy last year with the third overall pick.
He's an absolute stud.
And the fourth
He's a
pick's going to be
stud.
fucking this year or whatever it was. Like, get the fuck out of here.
If you have like, say you got like, I'm not talking an all-star like he's gonna play 101 like the best guy in the draft, but you get like a first rounder, he's pretty good. What's the average length it takes him to make your major league roster?
Depends how old they are. It depends. So it depends if you're a high school bat or if you're a college bat, and then pitcher, same thing. So like the fastest up to the majors is usually college arms, because it's usually just refining, location control and things like that, and then the rest will play. And then obviously it's shorter longevity too once you're already college arm.
Well, you're single A. Like, if you're playing in the SEC, you're facing almost the same kind of competition. If
Okay.
it's
Right,
single
yeah.
A.
SEC is the
Like, it's-
hardest
It's
baseball.
probably the closest you can get. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Is single A baseball.
I mean, it's not the exact same.
No,
but
definitely
it's-
not.
it's as close
The
as
level
you
of consistency throughout the league, though, is much better, obviously, in professional baseball compared to the SEC. But, and then like if you're a high school arm or bat, I'd probably say like 24, maybe.
Damn.
A lot. I mean, recently it's been a lot younger.
What was like the craziest one so far? Like recently, like the guy who just made it. Like he got out of the draft.
I mean,
and
Soto
was
was up at 19,
So Soto was like.
but he wasn't
legitimate.
draft. He was a free agent signing, international signing.
Interesting.
So he got signed when he was probably 16.
A-Rod was 19.
Yeah, A-Rod was 19, Harper was 19, Soto 19.
He was the number one overall pick. He was only in the minors for like fucking half
I
the
think
season.
Julio Rodriguez is 20 at the moment. He's 21. Yeah. I mean, the average age of call-ups now is definitely getting a lot younger, I think. But it's kind of where baseball is headed towards.
Baseball's wild.
And then last thing on the Red Sox today, JD Martinez, the Mets want. So I'd give him up in a heartbeat too.
The Mets want JD Martinez.
Yeah,
you said?
he'd go. Fine, have him.
He's not coming back.
He's not going
this
to come
year anyway.
back, and I mean, based off of the year he's having, yeah, he's hit for a high average, but that power's
His
gone,
power's
which
diminished.
is what we paid.
No.
No, not even close. I mean, is Edgar Martinez a Hall of Famer?
No.
Yeah. If Edgar Martinez is in the Hall of Famer, JD
Which
Martinez
is
should never.
ridiculous. Martinez
Yeah.
was in the Hall of
Yeah.
Fame.
Should never sniff the Hall of Fame.
Okay.
All right.
You won't even get a Hall of Fame vote.
Yeah. No. No.
He might not even be on the
Yeah,
fucking
I was
ballot.
gonna say he might not even make the ballot.
Damn.
All right, moving on. So Shakira in a little hot water.
Shakira.
So
Anyone
a Spanish
for that
prosecutor is seeking 8 years in prison for Shakira.
Should throw her in prison for 8 years.
Yeah. She
Shakira's
has.
gonna be taking it like a leaf.
They also want to fine her. They also want to fine her over $23.5 million in a tax fraud case, which is just absolutely
Wild,
crazy.
bro.
She's in some fucking hot water.
It's a 14.5 million euro tax fraud case. That's a lot of fucking money. I mean, that's crazy.
She will
wild.
literally get a slap on the wrist.
So do you think like these people, when like Ronaldo did it too, like other people like famous athletes from like Portugal and Spain and stuff have done tax evasion pretty recently? We've seen it a lot now.
So, yeah,
do you think they're
so-
doing it by accident? No.
So
right?
it says she's accused of failing to pay taxes between 2012 and 2014, a period in which Shakira said she did not live in Spain.
Okay, so like it's not like intentional. She's not like frauding the government.
She could also just be saying that.
Yeah, I agree. Her lawyers are definitely telling
So
her.
it
to
says
say
the
that.
prosecutor's document seen by Reuters asserts that Shakira was ordinarily a resident in Spain between 2012 and 2014. She bought a house in Barcelona in 2012 for herself and her partner, and then had a kid there in 2013. So
Damn.
yeah,
Do you think she'll go to jail? Like,
No
does it
shot.
look like she'll go to jail?
No shot.
no, I mean
She'll get a massive fine if anything.
yeah, I'd probably agree with that.
She's got. The lawyers will get her off of that in a heartbeat.
How long ago was it she sung in the Super Bowl? 2 years ago? With Beyonce?
It was the Chiefs Niners.
2020.
It was Chiefs Niners, yeah. Right? Was it
2020.
Chiefs Niners?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
before.
Yeah,
COVID.
right
The
before
Chiefs won
COVID.
it.
Yeah.
Damn.
What a great halftime show that was.
Oh yeah.
That was like the last big event in America that everyone was gathered for.
Yeah, really, it really was. It really was. All right, so this next topic is going to hit Josh a little.
Oh, is this what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Sprite?
So
Yeah.
Sprite has retired the green bottles
We'll see. It's proven. Like,
after 61 years. Yeah, from Sprite.
He's in the
Sprite-
denial.
Sprite
He's in the
said-
denial
Sprite
phase.
himself
Sprite
told
said
me.
The denial
they are
phase.
retiring the green bottles and they're moving to a clear bottle with the green label still. So here's the new one.
That's the Sprite
That's-
bottle?
that's
Why
what it's
do
gonna look
companies
like.
Try to like change things, bro. I don't get that.
Yeah, I mean that's.
It's more sustainable.
Oh,
The clear
It's
is more
more
sustainable.
friendly, eco-friendly.
Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. At
Okay,
least.
well, if
Here,
it's more
this is.
eco-friendly-
Hold on. You know what? You're right. We are eco-friendly here. Hold on. Put it in the trash.
Call him.
I
Call him.
don't-
Pick
I
that
don't
up.
Get the whole like, dude, the fact that like they're redefining the Sprite bottle. You can redefine the Sprite bottle and make it more eco-friendly. Don't take away the green.
Like, yo.
Like, why are you taking away the green? That's like
Yeah, I'm not sure why you have to take away the green
That's
just
what
for it
I'm
to
saying.
be
That's like
eco-friendly.
Pepsi
It's
taking
probably
away the
it's
blue.
probably the dyes or whatever they
the
have
light blue was
to
sick
use.
back in the day,
Yeah, I mean,
It's all brand.
here's the
It's all
thing. Here's the
brand.
thing. Like the can doesn't look bad, or the new bottle doesn't look bad. It's just like not Sprite. Like it's not what you think of when you see Sprite.
Yeah,
Like I
absolutely.
don't know.
That you know what that looks like? That looks like a Perrier water.
It does. Yeah, it does. It does. It does. It does. Yeah, for sure. All right, so Nick's still here for this.
I know. I'm a little nervous. I'm getting a little
Nick's
nervous.
like, where the fuck is this car?
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I like sitting here and talking to you guys, but
You
where's
want the
my
car? It's
Fucking
been
car.
yeah, it's been a long time.
I feel you.
Where's
I
my
feel you.
fuck-
It's been a
car.
long time.
I can't wait to zip that thing in traffic.
Oh yeah.
He said that yesterday. I was like, yeah, that's exactly what's going. It's going right home into the garage, and it won't move for a
Cherish
week.
that traffic.
Oh, I thought Luis Castillo just got traded. I got a little nervous
I
there.
want, yeah.
How good is Luis Castillo? Why do people
He's really good. He's good. He's good.
Why do I know like nothing about him?
Because he plays for the Reds. He was on the he's a two-time two-time All-Star.
Maybe I should.
He was hurt last year. Yeah, he's nasty. He's gross. He's a good pitcher. If the Yankees get him, oh. All right, so we're gonna move on to. So I had a little issue with you guys' fantasy draft last week. So in honor of that,
You guys. Yeah.
not you.
I did well.
Point the
I don't know. I thought I did well. I thought I would have won if it was a real draft.
Anyway, so in honor of that, we're all gonna go around, and we're gonna rank our top 10 quarterbacks as of today.
In the
Okay.
league now, not
In
all
the league
time.
right now. Right now in the league.
No order.
No, in order.
Oh,
in
in
order.
order.
In order.
Should
Like
we
it's
start at one?
So
it's
we'll all- yeah,
drafting.
we'll all
It's
start at
drafting.
one.
You take
Oh,
one.
gotcha.
We'll all
Gotcha.
start at 1, and then we'll go through 10. But no, I don't want to say draft because I want to still include like Brady because obviously you wouldn't pick Brady and Rodgers if you're drafting today. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
so we
Well,
can do
it'd
it,
just
we-
be for the
we can do
season.
it
I
for
would
1
still take
year.
Rodgers
We can
for
do
the
it
season.
we can do it for this upcoming season, so
Yeah.
that way you don't have to
Yeah,
factor
right,
in
right,
age.
Just one
Yeah.
season.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
only
one
one season. Otherwise, yeah, it's
Well,
not like a
no, I don't know about
dynasty.
this whole
Just-
Otherwise, you're
building
taking-
franchise.
Yeah.
Not necessarily draft, just rank top 10 quarterbacks. That's all we're doing.
See, that's what I thought he was saying. Like, if you're going to
No,
start,
we're just ranking them.
if you're starting a
I
franchise,
thought we were
you're not going to start a franchise with Tom Brady right now.
No, yeah. If it were,
I mean,
if it were
first off,
if
so
it were-
if you ask Casey, I bet you he would say yes. He'll take Tom Brady first.
He is. There are two people in the world that I know he would suck dick: Tom Brady and Mike Dick.
Okay, well, there you go. There's your answer.
What?
You're coming on? I'm
got Coronas. We
coming
got Coronas
home.
for it.
I'm coming
Casey picked up some
home.
Coronas, yeah.
We're getting a special guest, everybody. Maybe one of the coolest guests on the planet.
You're not 21.
You're not 21.
Can you believe Casey didn't get limes?
John, do you want to get in here too? Hell yeah.
Would you be a little bit more fucking entertained next time? Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
It's like you're going to grandma's house. I'm going to grandma's.
Colin, Steven said he'd take Zach Wilson, #1, right now.
Zachary Wilson.
So would Colin.
He's giving Zach Wilson his #1 spot in top 10 quarterbacks.
Where are we? Where am I? Oh, there I am.
Right there.
I
Yeah.
was going to say.
Little delayed.
Where the hell am I? That's wonderful.
Amanda says you've been missed.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Amanda.
Oh,
Amanda, my sweet child.
What's this mic situation we got?
apparently mine's not working, so me and Nick are sharing for the
sharing.
time being.
Sharon.
I feel like we're getting trolled because they said mine wasn't, and now people are saying it is.
Well,
We
you
might
were
be getting
fucking around
trolled.
with it. Now you're
Yeah. Is it good now?
Someone
I
told
was
me
fucking
it's
around with
For a
it.
couple weeks, there's been one that's just gone like in and out.
It might be this one
constantly.
today.
Yeah,
Might
I
be
think
this
it
one
I think
today.
one of the cables is
Yeah.
broken.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah, we had that problem. Sophie. Oh, it's Sophie. Oh, okay. Well,
Zach Wilson loves moms.
Thank you.
Let me slide over a little bit here.
Yes, how many people do we have on here?
We have
65,
66.
66.
Well, you'll be
65.
first to know.
We gotta get 3 more subscribers on here quick. Hold on.
Yeah. 3 more. Come on, just for me. Get 3 more people. Tell 3 of your friends, and then
John, get on your
no one
phone.
else.
Go on your phone.
Yeah.
Keep doing the show, you go.
All right, quick announcement, everyone.
Do you want my mic?
Yeah, we got it. There we go.
Is that one gonna
All
work?
right.
Bet.
I'm drinking this Corona not only because I enjoy it, but because today is a. Huh?
Huh?
Did you just call me an alcoholic? Colin, I swear to God. Did you read my email? Oh, yeah, fuck you.
He goes, yeah, nice call, and real nice.
Hysterical. Today's my last day. And so this is my celebratory Corona. This has been the craziest goddamn experience. What a weird place this is. But honestly, just the best. And so for all 70 of you watching,
Somebody get off. Go back to
It's 69.
Go back to 69. Someone leave.
now.
Someone says Sophie's fried. I'm not fried though.
Not yet.
Not fried yet. That'll be later when I'm home safely. But yeah, just wanted to say thank you to all who are here in this office and, online. I have so much love for this place and all of you guys, and this has been the best adventure of my life so far. And I'm excited for the next one. So cheers to that. Only
Cheers.
Cheers,
I'm gonna
Sophie.
pretend this is Hennessy, but it's
I'm gonna
water.
pretend this is an Arnold Palmer.
hysterical.
Spoons. Spoons made it.
Spoons made it. My son. Yeah, no, just wanted to come on and give a quick update.
Are you drunk?
Drunk.
Are you drunk?
Yeah, usually a quarter of a Corona gets me too. Gets me a little
I know I'm
slooshed.
small, you
She's not leaving. She just said that she's drunk.
That's
She's making that shit up.
Yeah, no, it was all a lie.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
She's 100% telling the truth.
I am. A sad day. but I
Oh,
had
Nick,
to.
someone said, why couldn't
Why
Casey
couldn't Casey leave instead?
Why couldn't Casey leave
That's
instead?
a fair question.
Oh my gosh, this is sad. This is sad looking at these.
As we go.
I know. Do you guys want to sing? Well, we were talking
remain.
upstairs about getting a cardboard cut out of me, and every morning you'll all sing Party Rock Anthem in
Yep.
front of it.
Party rock.
For John's-
Instead of the pledge. Instead of the pledge.
Yes, instead of pledge. I would like all of you to
Make sure you take your license plates with you.
I will. I got them all.
Oh my God.
I got them
So
all.
many.
But all right, I didn't want to take too much.
No, it's okay. I'm just waiting on my fucking card.
That you are. Today's the day.
Today's supposed to be the day.
Suppose. They're going to call you and be like, oh, we forgot the car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna
Oh,
bring me.
darn.
They're gonna bring me a Prius.
Bro, take
Dante
Dante with
Take
you.
Dante with you.
Don't take Dante. Not little old
Wait, someone said
Dante.
that?
Yeah.
Bro, take
all caps.
Dante with you. That's so funny.
That's hysterical.
That's so funny. All right, you guys, I'll let you get back to the show, but had to
Alright.
say that. Cheers.
Cheers.
Unless you want to stay and rank quarterbacks with us.
You know what? I
Steven
think
has.
you know what.
Josh Allen, #1. That's all I have to
Well,
say.
yeah, figured.
That's all I got.
Sophie, we still have to rank the Shrek 2 characters at some point.
Oh my God, dude, text me. We'll do it.
Yeah.
Say no more. We'll do that on our own time. All right, enjoy the rest of the
All right. Back to the pod.
I didn't even know he was down here.
He
Trying to say
snuck
one
in.
word, it was just
He
like-
He's
snuck
everywhere.
in.
All right.
Snuck in.
It was just like, oh wait, I forgot he was there.
All right, NFL quarterbacks.
All right, Simon, you
Yeah,
wanna,
on a
you wanna
different
start it
note.
off? Well, let Simon started off with his #1 quarterback.
Wait, is it?
All right.
Hold on. I'm sorry. Is
We're
it?
Okay, so we're doing rankings. Right now, we're ranking
We're
the top
ranking.
10
I'll
get us a
quarterbacks.
list.
Age doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We need more Sophie on TikTok.
So,
Did you not just get the memo?
all right, I'm on the clock, I suppose, with the first pick. So we did this on our sports count the other day. Is Aaron Rodgers the best quarterback in the NFL? And obviously, even though Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, and your guy Justin Herbert are closing in on him, the last 2
Weird
years.
how we didn't mention Joe Burrow, but took Joe Burrow before Herbert in the fantasy draft.
Yeah, in the fantasy
Anyway,
draft, not in the
continue.
fantasy draft, not the
Wait, but
quarterback
that-
rankings.
Yeah, but first of all, Herbert is a better fantasy quarterback than Joe Burrow.
He could be.
No, he is.
Was
Well,
he?
it could be this. He could be this year, maybe not.
He was. Well, I thought Burrow was like 1, 2, or 3. That's crazy.
I don't know.
I
Yeah, in the
believe
second
you.
half of
I
the year,
believe you. I
Once he was
believe
thrown,
you.
once he was thrown for 400 yards, like 3
Yeah,
games in
he had like.
525.
I was like, he had so many
games.
games where they were
Against the
down. He had to
practice squad
fling
Ravens,
it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't care. The
I mean,
production's
no.
production.
Yeah.
No,
You're right,
Herbert.
you're right.
Herbert's top 5. Burrow's top 7, 8. So you know.
All right. Anyways,
So
who are you taking with your
Yeah,
with
so
your, on your
you-
#1 spot?
Yeah, so I'm still taking Aaron Rodgers. The last 2 years have proved he's the most talented quarterback. He's the most talented thrower of the football to ever live. If you want to present Mahomes to me, yeah, he has better arm strength, but Aaron Rodgers isn't turning it over like he is. He can pretty much make every throw that he can. So Aaron Rodgers still the top dog for me.
So
No Devontae Adams.
So my #1, I'm going with Josh Allen, and this is a little bit of a maybe a little bit of a
Interesting.
stretch.
Yeah.
But here's the reasoning why. You got Mahomes. So Mahomes and Rodgers are probably the other two #1s you're looking at.
Mhm.
They both just lost their #1 wide receivers.
Yeah.
Mahomes,
That was
so
my question. We're getting them with their
Right,
team, of
right,
course.
right.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Mahomes struggled last year to start the year.
Yeah.
Struggled at the end of the year, obviously losing to the Bengals twice. Yeah, so I'm going Josh Allen. He's got the same receiving core. He continues to get better every year. He's a threat on the ground. The guy's just an all-around quarterback, complete stud.
Yep.
So I'm going Josh Allen at 1.
So you got Rodgers.
Rodgers.
He's got.
Well, no, you can pick. It's not a draft. You're just
Oh.
saying who your #1 is.
Me. I'm taking Allen right now too. 100%.
Who?
Right now I'm taking Josh Allen.
Josh
Right
Allen.
now, 100%.
With the rosters, that's a good.
I'm
That's a
talking
good
about with the
pick.
Right,
roster.
yeah,
Right,
you
right.
got to take
I'm talking about
everything.
with the
off.
I think
Exactly,
okay.
exactly.
Maybe we should do it without the rosters because it's kind of an unfair advantage for some quarterbacks over others. Like, I think without rosters, you guys could still have these picks too, the same picks. But like, if it
Yeah.
was, would you have a different pick if you didn't? If you're going strictly by skill level?
It's more strategic if you're just looking at the quarterback in a vacuum.
Yeah,
like
I
without
also
the
think we should go
rosters.
without
Yeah.
teams.
Probably not.
Look how professional you
I'm
are.
probably still going Allen.
You're just
probably
going
still
Allen.
going
Okay, what
Allen.
about you, Nick?
Purely
Just
because,
skill-wise.
Purely because Josh Allen can.
What
do
he can bring
more
to the table? Yeah, I agree.
As
If
a
I'm going
runner.
to
As
say
a
skill-wise,
runner.
I'll say Mahomes.
Okay, so Mahomes number one.
If it's skill-wise,
Yep.
I'm going to go Mahomes.
You're gonna stay Rodgers because I'm assuming that's what you picked him for.
In a
is
vacuum,
that-
he's
yeah,
the best
I agree.
quarterback still.
Okay, so I'm gonna also go Mahomes because I don't think anyone skill-wise
No,
is
that's
better
fair.
than
That's
Mahomes
fair.
right now.
That's fair.
I do think Josh Allen brings more to the table and like different facets, but I definitely think like Mahomes is the best thrower of the ball I've ever seen. Literally,
I
with
think
my
in
own two
terms of a
eyes.
dynamic sense and what Josh Allen brings to the table and what teams have to prepare for right now,
Yeah.
I think I'd probably take out.
Yeah, okay, hell yeah. All right, go ahead, Simon.
So now what are we doing?
second ranked quarterback now.
I see.
For you.
Yeah. Shit, man, I'm gonna have to go Josh Allen. I mean, like you said, with the running ability, he's an absolute freak. Arm strength and arm talent's crazy. He can make any off-platform throw. He's got the receiving core, like you said. So yeah, Josh Allen's gonna be that dude for the next 10 years. Sadly for the Patriots.
Yeah, and I'm gonna.
Ain't no said about it. I mean, we had Brady
Yeah.
for 20 years.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I'm just gonna.
Well, you'd still like to.
off,
You'd still like to win, Nick.
gonna flip flop off of Simon here.
Fucking shit, I would like to win, but I fucking almost a realist.
Yeah.
Got to be. All right, so I'm gonna flip flop Simon. I'm gonna go Aaron Rodgers with 2. I mean, the back-to-back MVPs. Say what you want about his playoff ability. I mean, the guy's just consistent as ever. Doesn't turn the ball over. Can't ask for much more.
Number 2. I'm gonna go Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna go. I'm going Aaron Rodgers.
Yep.
I'm still gonna give Aaron Rodgers the boot over, or like the notch, just a little bit over Josh Allen. But I think you guys know who my number 3 will be.
Yeah. So I don't think it's that crazy to say Herbert could surpass Mahomes in the short term.
Do you
but-
not think Mahomes is good or something?
No. Mahomes is my number 3, but like
That's
I don't
so
know.
crazy.
He regressed. It's crazy. I have Rodgers and Allen over him. I don't think so.
No, the Herbert thing. Like you think Herbert's gonna take that crazy leap ahead of him?
Here's the thing,
Maybe.
It's not a crazy leap. The two are closer than most people give credit for at this point.
I don't know,
But
man.
Mahomes is more
Herbert's
talented in
got
a
way more- he's got
vacuum.
way better weapons too than Mahomes is right now.
For sure.
Herbert's
A
a lot
crazier
safer.
team.
And
much better
Herbert
team.
can make the off-platform throws, like arm strength. Like he's got the whole package too.
He's got arm strength for
I want
sure.
to
Accuracy
get
is
up there and get him
decent.
2 years
It's
ago,
good.
2 years ago.
Herbert, I think a big stand or the big roll block in Herbert was his
I can't
coach.
wait
He's
to
never had a good
dispute
coach
this.
or someone to really coach
Oh
him
no,
up.
okay, yeah. So that's the thing. I mean, so going back to college, he's had a different OC every single year since.
Yeah.
His freshman year
he
in
got
college.
fucked at Oregon.
This
Yeah.
year is his first year since freshman year in college, since high school, that he's had the same OC back-to-back years. How crazy is
fucking
that?
crazy.
That's wild.
How crazy is that?
That's crazy.
Yeah, 3 head coaches in college, 2 in the NFL so far. I mean, I remember there's an article that came about Herbert.
Possibly 3. If they don't perform this year, that guy's out.
So I remember there's an article that came about Herbert out before the draft, and NFL scout said Herbert will get someone fired, and he quite literally got someone fired, but just in the opposite way because he was too good and outpaced the coach. And they
Yeah.
fired Anthony Lynn.
Yeah, for real. Anthony Lynn lost
had
them
to
games.
go.
He was the worst coach
He
that
had
year.
to go. Yeah.
Anthony Lynn like legitimately lost them
I'm
games.
telling you, Staley might be gone too. If they don't perform this year,
Do you guys like Dan Campbell? Like I like his
I like
personality,
his
but I feel like he doesn't
personality.
know like how to coach football either.
I don't know.
Like,
what do you mean?
they lost like every game, didn't
Well,
they?
yeah, but like look at the talent they have. On
Oh,
the
they
team.
competed. with nothing.
They are team. The Jaguars are worse than the Lions personnel wise, but they won a game or 2. I don't know, man. Like you're only as good as your
What
record.
do you mean? Urban Meyer was celebrating with the girls. Come on.
Yeah. What? What is it?
I would say I thought Jaguars have a better lineup than a fucking.
Lions have some sneaky good pieces, kind of.
I think the Lions are
Amon-Ra, St.
like,
Brown.
Nah,
yeah,
nah,
Amon-Ra
they
St.
do.
Brown, DeAndre
Yeah,
Swift,
sure.
Jeff Okudah.
Jared Goff,
Yeah.
is my opinion, was better than Trevor Lawrence was just last year in a vacuum, just those 2 years.
Okay, I can agree.
Yeah.
I can agree with that. All right,
But,
anyways,
yeah,
back to your
going
number
by that,
3.
sorry.
So
Going-
Mahomes is
yeah.
number 3 for me. Yeah, but
I'm also
Splitting
going.
hairs.
I'm also going Mahomes just because purely based off of his accolades and
What he's
just
accomplished,
His,
yeah.
Listen to these
his
guys
body of
sleeping on
work in his career.
Mahomes.
I mean, I'm a Chargers fan. I fucking hate Mahomes, but he's a hell of a
Are you a
quarterback.
Chargers fan this year?
Hell
Or
of
are
a
you
quarterback.
Chargers fan?
What?
Are you a Chargers fan this year, or you've been a Chargers fan?
Well, I'm a Justin Herbert fan. So
Okay.
As long as Justin Herbert has been on the Chargers.
All right. You're like what I am for J.J. Watt. I respect that.
Yep.
All righty, who do you got 3?
Going Tom fucking Brady.
Over Rodgers?
So you've gone Mahomes and now then Allen.
Tom Brady. I can't not take Tom Brady.
Over Aaron Rodgers.
I'm taking him over.
Alrighty. I'm taking
Tom Brady.
Yeah, I'm taking Josh Allen 3, clearly.
Yep.
So, yeah, I'm going Mahomes, Rodgers, Allen. Sweet.
All right, yeah. Currently, number 4 pick, I'm going to go with Ben's guy, Justin Herbert. That dude is the truth.
All right.
4, I want to also say Herbert, but I can't leave Tom Brady off of the list, so I'm going to go Brady 4. Strictly because we were talking about this year. If you're asking me like who I want,
It's the only reason why I said it. Strictly
right,
this year.
Right. I mean, the guy led the league in passing yards last year as a 43-year-old man. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Brady. His same receiving core plus Julio Jones. Obviously no Gronk, but yeah, I mean, it's hard to bet against him at this point. So,
All right. Might get a little fire for this one.
Oh, no, you're not going to do it.
Oh, you think I am going to do it, or I might do it? Taking Herbert over Rodgers.
You still haven't
All right,
taken
well, I can't
Rodgers? It's
freak out
wild.
over
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
I
Yeah,
can't
Herbert over
I
Rodgers.
can't dispute you.
You've been hanging out with Casey.
Aaron Rodgers is
I
still.
think Rodgers is going to digress.
but he's won 2 MVPs.
That's past. We're talking about this year.
No, I agree. If you do think he's going to fall like off a cliff or some
Devontae
shit.
Adams was a huge
He is
reason
38.
why he had those MVPs. You take Devontae Adams off that team, he does not.
Yeah,
have
but
those
for this
MVPs.
exercise, we're just doing skill. Like straight up
Yeah,
skill level.
Aaron
And I
Rodgers
think
is the
Aaron
most talented
Rodgers.
quarterback to ever
Yeah,
live.
like he doesn't miss his target. It's he makes throws that I'm like,
Impossible.
yeah, dude. Like, how did you see it? Mahomes has like the crazy skill and like the arm
Yeah.
angles and stuff, but Aaron Rodgers has like the IQ. Like, how the fuck does he make that pass
What
and
you
not
think I
turn
was
it
gonna
over?
Say Mac Jones? You really think I was gonna say Mac Jones?
No.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go with Tom Brady,
Yeah.
probably 4. Yeah, I think Tom Brady's still the only thing that's slowed down for him is like his arm power, but like the way the Bucks play, they don't really need that much from him arm power wise. So we'll
Colin.
see.
Pudge Rob says, "Shut up, you're not on the podcast."
Jeez.
Wow.
Nice.
Probably hear you.
Nice, Colin. Classy.
You can hop
Alright,
in if you
classy.
want.
number 5, Simon.
Yeah, number 5.
Classy schmashy.
Obviously, it's going to be Tom Brady. Like you say, he just led the league in passing touchdowns and passing yards. It's the GOAT. Pre-snap, no one's been better ever. So I'll take him. And his
Dude, where's my
velocity
car?
isn't like diminished. Like you
Literally.
can still fucking rip it.
Yeah,
somehow.
I just think
No, I
it's
mean-
how far he can throw it down the field. It's definitely
Yeah,
not
yeah,
as good
yeah.
as it's going to be when he was in his prime, of course.
Right.
5, I'm gonna go Herbert. I don't want to hear the Burrow wins thing. I just don't. Herbert led the number 3 offense in the league last year with the 27th ranked defense. What are you supposed to do?
Damn, I didn't know they were that bad on
What are you
defense.
supposed?
better.
What are you
That
supposed to
defense
do?
will be a hell of a lot better this
Has
year.
Derwin James played a full season?
Not
No.
since his rookie year. No.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so apparently out of training camp right now, the defense is absolutely stifling the offense, which is impressive because the Chargers offense is incredible.
They got
I know
some Hall of
defense. I know
Famers on
defense for the
defense.
most part is usually out to a faster start than the offenses in training camp, but Staley finally gets the pieces he wants to run the defense he wants. Because last year they were trying to run 5 DBs and they didn't have 5 DBs to run. And then the front, obviously, the run defense was atrocious.
Awful.
Yeah.
So you get
That's why you get
Sebastian
Khalil
Phillips.
Mack in
So
there.
you get a bunch of guys. He finally gets to run the defense he wants. So yeah, I'm gonna go Herbert. I mean, the guy's just incredible. He's gonna end up being one of he's a generational talent. He's gonna end up being one of the better quarterbacks of all time, in my opinion. He's off to a historic start. I mean, he's blowing everyone out of the water. So yeah, he's 5 for me.
Oh, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers. Can't let him
There he
slip
is.
that much more.
Can't let him slip that much more. I'll make it easy and just say Herbert.
Herbert. All right, now we've entering into the
Bottom
6.
6 through 10.
Yep.
Bottom half.
Yeah, so there's Joey Burrow out there. That guy's pretty great. Lamar, Kyler, Derek Carr. None of these guys really separate themselves that much. But because the Bengals addressed the offensive line this year, which was really their only huge issue, and they're fucking loaded, Joe Burrow underrated for his pre-snap ability and plays off script that he can make. So I'm
He's a
going
great
Joe
quarterback.
Burrow.
He's a great quarterback. I'm also going Joe Burrow at 6. I mean, the guy's got an incredible demeanor on the field. He commands the locker room, commands the huddle. He makes all the right reads. He makes the short throws. I think the difference between him and Herbert is the fact that Burrow has a guy you can throw a 3-yard slant to, and he's gonna
Take the house,
He's gonna eat up
yeah.
yards. You can't. Herbert
But-
can't currently do that right now.
Herbert's got the best route runner in the league. Keenan Allen is the best route runner in the
Debatably,
league.
and I'd go Devontae Adams and Cooper Kupp before Keenan.
Maybe Cooper Kupp. I don't think Devontae
I
Adams is
Devontae.
better at running routes. Devontae Adams benefits from like being Aaron Rodgers' like go-to guy in the red zone, and his stats are unbelievable because of that. He has so many touchdowns in his like short tenure of his career so far. But like,
Devontae Adams' feet are crazy though.
I think he's top 3 probably. But like, bro,
Probably.
Keenan Allen is on another level. Keenan Allen, the way he runs routes is like
His footwork's
I've never
crazy,
seen
yeah.
someone run routes like that well.
No, he's a great receiver.
He's unbelievable.
I quickly need to address what Robert said. He said, could Justin Herbert go to the Super Bowl with the offensive line Burrow had last year? Robert, you probably didn't watch football 2 years ago. When
Yeah,
Herbert
they had
had
an awful
the worst
offensive
rated
line.
offensive line, and he was, again, incredible. I think he had, I'd probably say, was it the same numbers I'd say that Burrow had this year?
Yeah, and he
Just
shattered
about
every
the same,
rookie
yeah.
record. Yeah.
So, yeah, and again, it's a team game. You have to play defense. Chargers haven't played defense. So, offensively, yes, Herbert could take a bad offensive line far. Yes.
I'm 100% throwing like 50 to 100 on Herbert to win MVP this year. I
don't know
did
if-
it
I think
last
it's gonna be Allen
year.
this year. I think Allen has more hype this year for it.
Oh no, dude! Like Allen's gonna
Easier division too.
easier
sadly.
division and stuff like that. But like I think it's moving more towards like people are starting to see like I'd rather have a division where you fight it out and like you got the stats, the wins, make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Than a guy just coast to an easy division win. We'll see. But I
fair,
think
that's
football is
fair.
a lot more like focusing on what you did throughout the season. That's why Aaron Rodgers, like, yes, he's coasting to his divisions, but he's won 2 MVPs because his skill level is through
Right,
the fucking
right,
roof,
right.
bro. It's crazy.
All right, Nick, number 6 for you,
Yeah, I'm going Joe Burrow.
Burrow. Yeah.
I think we should sweep it then. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go Barrow too.
Yeah. All right, I think this is where it gets dicey.
Yeah,
six
this
across
is
the board,
yeah.
7, 8,
9,
I
10.
actually know who I'm going 7
Because
for
the
sure.
gap now.
I don't
between-
think there's that big a gap.
Really?
Between the next, I think the next guy I'm gonna say,
Okay.
and then the gap
All right, that's
maybe.
fair. All right.
All right, so this guy's gotten a little too disrespected recently, in my opinion, because he's been hurt and his offensive line has been terrible throughout his whole career. Russell Wilson,
That's a
still
good pick.
easily
7,
top 10 for
yeah.
me.
Okay.
Let's ride,
What he-
Broncos
What he
country.
can do
I mean,
off
he's
script.
gonna have his best wide receiving core since
Yeah.
Seattle, and even in Seattle, like they weren't.
And defensive
amazing.
support.
Like Jermaine Kearse was by no means a top 10, top 15 wide
Yeah.
receiver. Yeah, at 7, I'm gonna go Stafford. The guy just won a Super Bowl. You saw what he could finally do in a winning market. So yeah, as of right now, I'd have to take Stafford.
I'm going on this pick strictly football related.
Yep. Not off the field.
Not off
Okay,
the field.
I know where you're going then.
Strictly football.
okay.
Deshaun Watson.
So I debated. I wanted to put Watson at 7 too. I'm gonna put him at 8, but the only reason I'm not putting him at 7, he hasn't played in a year. So
That's
I can't.
fair.
I can't say for sure if he's gonna have it.
I'm gonna roll the dice
The-
on this one.
the
'cause
last-
he was the top 5. He was
No,
the
I
top
mean,
The
the
five
last season,
NFL
the last season he
quarterback.
played, he was
the
top
last
5.
season. Yeah, I agree. I'd
Yeah.
agree.
Now, this is
I can't
bearing he
knock it.
plays, and this is bearing. Yeah.
I
Right,
honestly
right,
forgot
right,
about him in
right,
the
right.
realm of the rankings because of all this, but yeah, that's
Josh?
fair.
I'm going Stafford. I was gonna say it's not much of a drop off from Stafford to Burrow. Like Stafford's really fucking good. I think the only thing is Stafford's like getting towards the end of his career, so an
Agreed.
injury could
Yeah.
derail
No, that's
him.
true.
He
That's
doesn't
true,
have
yeah.
mobility, like things like that. But you're
I
talking,
think he has sneaky mobility. I won't lie. I think.
yeah,
sneakily
for
he
sure.
can-
But
And he sneakily has 5 or 6 more years left in him.
yeah, and arm talent, he's top 5 probably. Like how far he can throw it and how
if
precise
we're
he
talking
can
about
be.
off-platform arm talent, like,
Yeah.
he was the predecessor for guys like
Justin Herbert, exactly.
and Allen
Yeah,
and things like
exactly.
that.
I
Yeah,
agree completely.
100%.
I love Josh Allen. I love Matt Stafford. I still think he's right outside the top tier of football like quarterbacks, but he's definitely
He proved-
outside of it.
Yeah, he proved it.
8?
Number 8, yeah, Deshaun Watson. He was top 5 last time he played. It was 2020, but the dude's uber talented,
Wilson's too
franchise
busy
quarterback.
clapping Sierra's cheeks.
If he didn't have the weirdest fetish of all time, yeah, Deshaun Watson.
All right, so number
Just get your
8.
hands off of him.
Real.
Like I said before, I'm going Watson at 8, just because I haven't seen him in a year. But based off of the last time he played with the Houston Texans, he was a top 6, maybe top 5 quarterback. So I'm going Watson at 8.
Me for 8. Yeah, I'm gonna go Stafford.
Wilson hasn't been good since Obama was president. It's a wild, wild.
I'm
call.
gonna go Lamar Jackson because I
like
think
it.
Lamar
I like it.
Jackson,
I like
if
it.
you could help the man a little bit on offense, just a little bit, like get him a consistent run game, get him a consistent receiver core. The only thing consistent he has is Mark Andrews. And if Mark Andrews decides to walk away, then he's back to square one. That poor guy, I mean, I hope J.K. Dobbins does stuff for him this year. And the injuries have been pretty freakish over there on the Ravens. Almost like scary how often the offense gets injured on that team. I think Lamar, talent-wise, has to be, like, here, though. Like, right in this area. Yeah, I get your argument for Watson. I just haven't seen him play in a year. And I was a big
fair.
Deshaun Watson
100%
fan
fair.
last time he was
100% fair.
on the field playing football. But, yeah, Lamar, man, he's the best runner of the football still. No one's better than him. So, why not him?
And then I think he has gotten better at throwing the ball every
Yeah, his definitely in his lacks. Like, this is the first guy where I'm like, there's a huge glaring, like, hole in his game.
getting
His
better.
accuracy goes to
Yeah.
shit when the game gets hard.
People sleep how strong of an arm he has.
No, yeah,
His first career touchdown pass in Miami, that was a bomb.
he had a crazy Marquise Brown touchdown against the Raiders to like win him the game like 2 or 3 years ago. It was a bomb, bro. He's got an arm. It's just accuracy when he comes to the playoffs just goes right out the
consistency,
window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's just the
Routes,
consistent
yeah.
thing. All right, we're on 9. Yeah.
Yeah, we're on 9. I'm going to go with Matthew Stafford. Obviously proved he can win in a big market with the talent around him. Guy's uber talented. So, yeah, Matthew Stafford's a pick there for me.
Sweet.
This is tough because I have 3 or 4 quarterbacks I want to put
Same.
in these last 2 spots.
Yep,
And
same.
someone's going to be upset.
Yep.
9, I am going Lamar because you just can't take an MVP
100%.
player off the list like that.
Yeah.
Say what you want about him throwing, say what you want about him regressing, and not. I mean, obviously, you're not going to run wild like he did his MVP year because teams are going to look for that. But just the way he, like, in the games he did play last year with a absolutely shambled, like, the entire team was hurt.
For real.
Especially that Colts game sticks out to me. They were down 19 in the fourth quarter
Yep.
and comes back and wins.
And he
That's
did it basically all himself.
right,
Yeah.
Right. So,
It's
yeah,
crazy.
I'm going Lamar now.
The Ravens draft so fucking well outside of receiver. Like, they don't miss with organizational
I
moves.
Say the same about the
outside of
Patriots.
Bateman's
It's
gonna
tough to
be a
draft
stud.
receivers.
Bateman's going to be a
Yeah,
stud.
yeah, he
Bateman
could.
will be a stud. 9, Nick.
Yeah, I'm going Lamar. I can't let this guy fall any more than he already is.
Lamar's unbelievable. Yeah, I'm going to go. So I'm going to say 9 and 10 in a row just because I think they're so close, in my opinion. And actually, you know what? No, I'm going to reserve it. Number 9 for me, I'm going to go Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr is really good. I think the only thing Derek Carr doesn't have is like the notoriety. Everything, he's accurate. He can run if he needs to.
fucking
He's
wide
got a
receiver.
good arm. Now he's got a good team around him. We'll see this year.
He's just known to piss down his leg a lot.
Yeah, like it was same thing with Lamar almost, like different faults, but like
Right.
you know what I'm talking about. But like Derek Carr has also had some crazy wins, like in his
And I
career,
will say,
regular season
in
wins.
Derek Carr's credit, with everything that has happened to the Raiders when he's been there, like for him to stay there and stick through that shitstorm of an organization and command that team.
Yeah,
it's
no, 100%.
extremely
I like Derek Carr a lot,
Extremely impressive.
and I don't like the Raiders in any
Right.
aspect.
I
They're one of
hate
my
the Raiders.
least favorite
Oh my
teams
God.
in the
Their
NFL.
Their fan base makes it bad.
Oh yeah,
It's-
I can't stand Raiders fans either. But I think good for Derek Carr, and their team's likable now. Like they have a likable team. I love Darren Waller. I like his story. Hunter Renfro's a monster. They're a cool team.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
Derek Carr has had
Devontae
the,
Adams still.
Yeah, for
Derek
real.
Carr has had the
Missing a
most
big
comeback.
fish there.
Yeah,
Derek Carr's had the most comeback
Yeah.
wins since he's
Yeah.
entered the league.
Yep.
He's a stud.
Crazy wins. He has some
that's-
crazy wins.
That's
Round
my
out
next.
the top 10.
That's my next pick, Derek Carr. Like I probably would go Kyler if not for the size and leadership concerns. The guy just seems like a total douche who I wouldn't want leading my team. He's probably more talented in a vacuum, but like you said, like Derek Carr getting that team to the playoffs last year is an incredible accomplishment. Like absurd, and he spearheaded it. So give it to him.
Robert Hackett's really upset about Herbert at 5. Could Herbert come back from the same injury that Burrow did? I don't know because it hasn't happened. Anyways, so number 10.
It's an ACL tear.
You tell me.
At number 10, there's 3 quarterbacks that I have left that I could confidently put at 10. It's Russell Wilson, Dak, and Derek Carr.
I totally forgot about Dak.
Who am I going to
popped in
take?
my head.
Though, is the issue. I think Dak and Derek Carr are extremely similar in how they play, and then also in how they perform in some.
I don't think
big
Russell
games.
Wilson is as good as people think he is anymore.
That's why I'm gonna go with Dak at 10.
Yeah.
I think he's like the playoff game is bad, like the whole like quarterback draw thing. I think he's been stuck with some pretty bad offensive coordinators. I think like McCarthy's
one of the worst guys you could
idiot.
ever have
Oh
for
my, clock
offense.
management.
Yep.
McCarthy's an idiot.
Awful.
And same thing, did the same thing with Rodgers too. I think like talent wise, leadership wise, and then mentality wise, I think Dak's just like a calm, cool, collected guy in the pocket. I think that type of offense suits him really well. I just think some of the decisions on offense just aren't great.
Yep.
And then so I'm gonna go Dak, especially off
Oh,
that. There it
boy.
is.
There it is.
I got my car!
Oh boy.
All right, number
He's
10
so
for me is
excited.
Dak Prescott.
He's so
There you go.
excited.
Perfect.
Mic drop.
Literally got
Make sure
all
you
his
like
10
and
in.
subscribe.
He's so excited. All right, I move over here.
All
So
right.
yeah, I mean, but again, it's borderline.
Yeah, keep going.
Any of those three, I would be confident taking at number 10. So
Yep.
it really just comes down to personal preference for it. I think Wilson is slightly declining.
I might say something
I think
crazy
the injuries have gotten to him a bit. So
Yeah.
that's my only concern with him.
I might say something crazy. Like something really crazy. Let's go. Yeah, I think I'm going to say something super crazy here. Well, no, I'm going to say Dak is 10 for sure for me. But I'm going to say this year, a guy who's going to step into the top 10 is going to be Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is really good. He was thrown into that offense and didn't know if he was even going to be starter day one. Had to play all these games with a guy on his toes trying to take his job, basically. And he had injuries. Every week was a new guy injured.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's fair.
All the Eagles have been is inconsistent. Did he not go to the playoffs? Did they have the wild card spot, or am I crazy?
They made it in.
Wild
Exactly.
card.
Like, what more could you want? In his rookie year, he brought him to the wild card, or his first year being the starter. Let's just say.
Yeah.
Like, I think Jalen
Yeah,
Hurts
I
is the
don't
real
hate it.
deal,
I
and he
don't
can
hate
run.
it.
Like, people don't expect how good a runner of
Yeah,
football.
I
he
definitely-
is.
I definitely don't hate it.
Talented runner.
He's
Nick's going to get his car.
Cam Newton light. When Cam Newton won MVP, he reminded me a little bit of that. Like, he could read defenses, he could throw the ball well, he
He's
could
just
take
not
it into the
nearly
end zone.
physically
gifted as Cam. Of
He
course.
needs to work on pocket passing a lot too.
Yep, but
His
he's
field vision's
that's why I
just not
said
great.
he's breaking into it. He's not
Yeah,
top
yeah.
10. I think Prescott is ahead of him, and then I'd probably put him and Russell same level. Russell Wilson.
See, like again, 10's such a tough spot because there's a blob of guys.
Yeah.
Like even like I don't even know, like Kyler too, I guess.
Kyler's
I don't think Kyler's a top 10 for sure. Just too many faults.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean
He falls apart.
that playoff game was atrocious.
I saw
I
it.
know it's the Rams defense, but the decisions, like when the
And it's
ball,
Cliff Kingsbury
the
calling
interception in
plays.
the end zone. Oh
Yeah.
my god! Like you just can't be doing that. You can't be
They
doing
fell
that.
apart like crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy to think that team started 7-0.
You know, I mean, Hurts definitely not. I'd probably.
He's
put
not
Hurts
top 10 by any
close to
means,
that.
but he's
Yeah.
he's if you have to pick a guy
Outside
who's
the bubble.
next in out of the usuals, I would put Jalen Hurts.
Like I think that bubble would be like Kirk, Jalen, Mac Jones.
oh God, no! I think Jalen Hurts is so far ahead of Kirk Cousins and Mac Jones. I
Oh
don't
no,
even
he's
think-
he's ahead. I think that tier of quarterback though.
Okay, I don't know. If you put him way ahead of him at the tier, maybe. I think he's closer. Let's put it this way. I think Jalen Hurts is closer to Matt Stafford than he is to Kirk Cousins. In like terms of like being
I don't know
good.
about that. I'm not sure about that.
I like Jalen Hurts a lot.
I can tell you like Jalen Hurts a lot.
He went to the playoffs in his first year as a starter.
I don't blame you.
Like,
like again, like that's the thing. Like,
With
he's a-
the team
he's a
where he
great
didn't-
player, but
bro, like keep in mind all these guys that like sit on the bench and ride the bench for like 3 years and then get put in the system and still don't pan out. This guy was like, all right, was it Doug Peterson still? No, who is it now?
Nick Sirianni.
Sirianni.
Yeah.
Sirianni was like,
where's Tua for you? Like what
oh,
tier?
Tua's probably right outside 15, like 17 probably.
Tua
like
has-
Kirk
Tua-
Cousins level.
17.
Tua has no excuse not to be solid this year.
But
literally no
what is
excuse.
This, third?
Third year, you have Jalen Waddle, Gesicki, Tyreek Hill, and a
Cedric Wilson.
Raheem
the
Mostert,
offensive
like a
line.
good running
The
room.
offensive line is better. It's not good, but it's better. And then you have a top 5 defense. There's no excuse
I think
for
it's
that
top 5
team.
defense.
Yeah.
Their
Really?
their corners are disgusting.
Secondary's
Their
gross.
pass
Javon
rush.
Holland is a stud.
Yeah.
Another duck. Jalen Phillips off the edge.
Yeah,
It's
he's
a
nice.
it's a great defense. Great defense.
All right, so now we're at 11. Yeah, it's almost 2 o'clock.
11?
I
I
think
think
we're
we're
just
just doing
doing the
10.
top 10,
Yeah.
Yeah, there
157.
really is a blob,
159.
like 9 to 16. All those guys are really right there.
I will say, like,
But
through
Kirk
and-
Cousins,
like,
I think you're sleeping on Kirk Cousins. But as much of a joke as he is, like that
yeah,
dude's a good quarterback.
he's a good quarterback.
You
He is-
like
he is
that?
a good quarterback.
Dude throws for 4,000
I think
yards
in
every
terms
year.
of
He's
like
got great receivers.
throughout the league, like all 30 starters and even some of the backups, like I think this is like one of the strongest quarterback leagues we've
Yeah.
seen in terms of talent level. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to say every quarterback could play anywhere, but
I'm gonna,
like you're looking at bottom tier guys like Davis Mills. Like I would take Davis Mills as my quarterback any day of the week. I mean, the guy's he's good. I mean, you can't deny it. He had the same numbers as Tua in Houston. He's a good quarterback.
Very accurate downfield.
Yep.
I'm going to say one other thing about quarterbacks and then I'll be done. A guy who gets, like, I don't want to say habitually slept on, but, like, I think he is good is
Marcus
Ryan
Mariota?
Tannehill. No, I
Nope,
think Ryan.
nope.
I like Ryan Tannehill. I
That's where
don't
you lose
mind
me.
Ryan Tannehill.
That's where you lose me.
I'm sorry. I don't mind Ryan Tannehill as much as other people do.
Dude, that postseason game last
It
year.
was a horrible,
Oh my
horrible
gosh.
showing. I
Wait,
can't
you
really
guys-
explain that game, but like, man, people think he's the worst quarterback like ever, and I'm
Wait.
like, dude, Tannehill like brings them. A guy has to get you to the playoffs for you to be there. You know what I mean? Like, he's doing something. I'm not putting him in my top 20 at all.
How
but,
many-
like, of the bottom tier quarterbacks, I'm a Tannehill guy.
How many rounds of the fantasy draft did you guys do last week?
We filled out a quarterback, 2 running backs, wide out, tight end.
And
a
Christian McCaffrey
defense.
wasn't drafted?
I don't think McCaffrey was drafted.
Everyone took
no.
2 running
Everyone was-
backs, and there were 4 of us. So 8 running backs went before him.
Yeah, I
crazy.
mean, I got Dalvin Cook and Joe
I
Mixon.
mean, by
Yeah,
no
I
means am
did-
I taking him with a top pick, but like
Derrick
it's Christian
Henry
McCaffrey.
and
I think I'm paralyzed because I picked him last year at 1, obviously, and it was a shoe-in for 30 points through week 3.
that's
and
another
then-
thing, bro. I don't give a fuck who you are. If you're like, if you got fucked by Christian McCaffrey last year and you don't want to take him, people shouldn't be judging you for that. You have PTSD, and I understand, bro. That shit's happened to me before. I've lost entire leagues because my first pick goes out in like the 3rd week. Shit sucks, bro. You get PTSD. You don't want to draft the guy again. All power to you. I believe in that 100%.
All right, last thing before we go back to Tannehill. The guy's a play action merchant, carried
Yeah,
by
they got
Henry, of
Derrick
course.
Henry behind him, yeah.
When you put Ryan
I
Tannehill,
like Ryan Tannehill.
when you
and his
put
wife's
Ryan
hot.
Tannehill in the spotlight and he needs to make plays, he doesn't. Please reference the Bengals game when the Titans should have won and gone to play the Chiefs, because all they had to do was run the ball, get the ball 15 yards downfield, and then kick the field goal. And what did
Yeah.
Ryan Tannehill do? Threw it right at Eli Apple.
I know.
How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that?
I know.
Tannehill's not
Jameis
that guy.
Winston. There's another
like
one.
Jameis a lot.
Jameis could
I like Jameis a lot.
Jameis could
Saints
sneaky be
upgraded their
good.
receiving
He
core
could be
this-
sneaky
I like
good.
Jameis
this
a
year.
lot.
Low-key.
Also watch
Someone
Zach
just-
Wilson. Also watch Zach
Someone
Wilson
just
this
brought
year.
up Matt Ryan, too. It's another one who's
Yeah,
he's
no,
on the
another
back
one.
end.
Another
but
one,
he's
yeah.
solid
I mean, he looks.
still.
He still looks good.
All right, let's wrap this up. Thanks,
Yep.
everyone. You can take us out of here, Ben.
Yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in this week. We'll be back next week with 448?
446.
446? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
450, right around the corner.
Yeah. Nick will be back 449. And yeah, watch what's coming out this weekend. Head over to the TikToks as well. And watch some training camp, because that's a good time always. And then hopefully the Red Sox don't get swept this weekend.
Fuck the Red Sox. See you guys.